Hello everyone, so today I wanted to talk about this article on Kotaku, which is a company that I'm not too fond of, but I found this article about the Shadow Warrior 2 developers, and I thought I wanted to share it with you. So it's entitled PC Gamer Game Developers Say Anti-Piracy Tech Would Make Their Game Worse. So I'm going to come down here and read through a little bit of it. It's, not a huge article, but I just read through it and forgot to make a bunch of stuff for the video, and never mind. Anyways, we don't believe in DRM, and we don't like to use DRM, and we don't like DRMs. Two of the developers behind the new game Shadow Warrior 2 recently told Kotaku in an email, and when we asked them about the game's lack of anti-piracy protection, DRM, of course, refers to the digital rights management of or anti-piracy systems that are widely used to keep people from stealing games and other software. We don't believe it works, they said, nor that it's good for players. Don't you want to ensure the most sales possible? A gamer named Shredder had asked Chris on the game's Steam forums, "Do you want people to pirate the game at release date? You know that with Denuvo, you will force many pirates to buy the game instead of waiting months to get cracked." And he says, "We don't support piracy, but currently there isn't a good way to stop it without hurting our customers. Denuvo means we would have to spend money for making it worse version for our legit customers. It's like FBI warning screen on legit movies. It might not be obvious. I'll go ahead and skip that. Any DRM we would have needs to be implemented and tested. We prefer to spend resources on making our game the best way possible in terms of quality rather than spending time and money on putting some protection that will not work anyway." Kind of lost my place there for a second. Alright. The trade-off is clear. We might sell a little less, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. We also believe that if you make a good game, people will buy it. Pirates will pirate the game anyway, and if someone wants to use an unchecked version from an unknown source, that's their choice. When asked if they knew how many copies they think might be pirated and how it compares to the sales of the game they're hoping for, Zelensky said, "Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. As a wise man said, que sera sera. We hope that our fans, who were always very supportive, will support us this time as well." And what would the perfect anti-piracy tech be like? Maxara. Well, the world isn't perfect, and it never will be so again. Hard to tell. In our opinion, in a perfect world, people would not pirate games and would pay devs for their work. But in our imperfect world, the best anti-piracy protection is when the games are good, highly polished, easily accessible, and inexpensive. Man, better words have never been spoken. Right here. This needs to be said to every creative industry out there, all the big ones, Hollywood, the movie industry, the music industry, especially the video game industry. The quality of your product speaks volumes about the integrity of your company. So spending time to make the product better instead of being well protected, because they're right, the DRM is just going to get cracked anyway. Pirates don't stop. You give a person a task or a challenge, they're going to overcome it. Human beings are pretty awesome like that, if you don't mind me saying. And this is why Netflix became popular back in, I'd say, right before Netflix. And, people would get the DVDs mailed to their house because they didn't like to pirate. But I'd say everyone knew somebody that had a DVD burner and just wanted to downloaded shit all the time. You know what stopped piracy? Was Netflix coming out with a more convenient way of giving you stuff and charging you not so much for it. What was it, $7.99 for a very long time? And I'm one to believe that the quality of Netflix hasn't kept up over time, but Netflix needs to expand, in my opinion. They basically need to try to get channel subscriptions, $5 each for a channel. No commercials. Anyway, yeah, so this is exactly what I wanted to hear. It's good to have good news. I'm probably going to buy Shadow Warrior 2, especially after hearing this. If you earn respect by people, they will go buy your game just to support you. So there have been games that I've liked the developers for, and I bought the game on multiple consoles, on multiple iterations of that game. The remaster's coming out. Yeah, I'll pay $40 for that. I like to support, let them know that this game is wanted. But that's really all I have to say. But I couldn't reiterate enough. If the movie industry did this instead of marketing their product, spending $100 million on telling everyone that the new Magnificent Seven's coming out or the new Ghostbusters is coming out, instead they could spend that money hiring a competent set of people to put a lot of heart into the movie instead of just kind of turning it out. Same thing with, I feel like a lot of the movie industry or music industry is just like turning stuff out. It's not even, it's like routine to the point of no more creativity, at least in my opinion. But that's really all I have to say on this. I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. I'll come through and read them when I have any opportunity. And yeah, my name is Everdread. I'll see you guys later.